Hi, my name's Leo.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Alex.
And we're here at Brooklyn Bagel today. And we're going to be going around Metro Detroit trying the best bagels.
We're going to be testing out plain bagels at each place and then checking out each one's best bagel.
Yep. We're talking about not just taste, texture, and some third thing that I can't think of.
And you know, we got to get the homey feeling at the bagel place.
Yeah, how Jewish it is. We want the atmosphere. That's what we're going for. This is just like a homey place, you know? Came here every single day after school.
The Cato's works here.
Yes, the Cato's works here. They know your name. When you come in, they just really respect you. They have the pictures on the wall. They have the menorah on the wall. Like, what more can you ask for?
We have the boss, all right? Because somewhere on here's Matthew Stafford's here. That, like, really a plane in the parking lot? Is that another bagel shop that you know of?
Rip?
Yeah, boy, Rip Hamilton. That's Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
You got Matthew Stafford.
What are we trying?
We're gonna start with the plain bagel. Are you ready?
You know, it's got a nice springy feeling. You know, that's good dough. Good dough.
Personally, I'm a fan of like the soft bagel. But I really appreciate that, like, when you bite in, you get a little bit of toughness, but then once you get through, it's like, yeah.
Or on the
It's nice
outside.
and airy soft on the inside.
You know?
Like, you know,
Not biased.
when you're watching Ratatouille, that guy like eats the ratatouille and he gets sent back like a flashback to when he was a little kid in his mom's house. That's how I feel eating a bagel. Like when I was a little kid,
This
my mom
reminds
would
me of a
pick me up some
Shannon
bagels.
Sharp quote. Don't feed me horse manure and tell me it's sauteed spinach. Okay? This is sauteed spinach. All right?
Listen, okay, what are you guys looking for when you have a salt bagel?
Well, look at what this bagel has. First of all, uniformity of the density of the salt. Okay, you don't want like, oh, big clump of salt, then plain bagel, right? You want it everywhere, but not too much, right? You don't want a mountain, but you don't want a puddle. Okay, so
It's got to be homogeneous.
That's exactly right. And I don't like the poppy seeds. I like it when it's just salt. Honestly, I think they have better, but you gotta go with what he says. I think this is like a 9 in my opinion, but I think they have 10s.
That is not a bagel.
I mean, taste buds change. Behind the
Fantastic bagels.
All right, wait. So 1 to 10, what do we give them?
Plain bagel, I give it a solid 6.12.
Plain bagel, I give it a 7.6.
8.2 repeating.
Salt bagel.
7.3.
9.1.
Wow.
Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer the plain bagel, so salt bagel like a 4.9. All right, guys, we just tried. Wait, where did we go? Brooklyn Bagel.
Brooklyn Bagel.
Now, where are we heading?
We're going to Einstein on Maple and Telegraph. Honestly, I was very pleased with Brooklyn Bagel. I hadn't had it in a while, and good to go back to the roots.
What about Einstein? What are your expectations?
Okay. I had Einstein a lot as a kid, so obviously like the nostalgia, you know. I've always liked Einstein. My family does not like Einstein. I feel like a lot of people don't like it. I've always been a fan of the soft bagel, and Einstein like specializes in that. So I will see if it's better than Brooklyn Bagel. We're at Einstein Bagel on Maple and Telegraph.
No, right before this, Alex got hit by a car, so he's going to the hospital right now. But bagel's more important than that. So we were talking about earlier, like Brooklyn, they had the classic, you know, hard on the outside but soft on the inside. This place is all about soft.
Yeah. Another thing is like when we talk about the atmosphere, this is like a chain. Brooklyn Bagel, you can only find it in Bloomfield. You know, it's like one of a kind, and we're a little nervous about this atmosphere. Alright, so the camera crew got kicked out, but we still got our bagel.
The second we walk in, they're just like, yeah, fuck you guys.
The atmosphere honestly sucks. There's no one else in the store. The people working there didn't try to make any conversation. They were honestly a little cold. Like
I got an aggressive, please turn off your camera. That was nice.
So let's get to the bagels.
So we're gonna start with the plain bagel.
And we also got pizza bagels. It's a good bagel. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This tastes really plain.
This like there's no flavor. I taste salt. That's like the only thing I'm tasting right now.
And there's this bottom part. It's like really grainy. You can see it's like kind of rough.
That's the only thing I'm tasting.
It doesn't taste good though. I am very disappointed with this. I gotta give it a 3.7.
I give this like a 3.14159265.
I'm more excited for this one. This is a pizza bagel. Just sauce and cheese on plain bagel. Cheers.
Oh, that boy hot.
I puked in the sink, I took a giant hot shit, and then I accidentally touched my dick, so now my dick's on fire.
It's got a lot of tomato. It's actually pretty good.
The sauce gets you by surprise. First bite, it's all cheese, and then like after like a second of chewing, it's like sauce just squirts out of your face.
Squirts in you. Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Compared to the best thing at Brooklyn Bagel, that was their salt bagel. This beats it like 10 times better.
This is really good, just comfort food. Makes me feel, just makes me happy. That's all I got to say.
No, this I like a lot.
All right, plain bagel, I gave a 3.7.
Yeah.
Pizza bagel, I got to give it a 9.4.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, plain bagel definitely like 3.14. This, I think it's at least 9.1, 9.2 maybe.
Pizza bagel, I'll go 8.3.
Bagel fact. Bagels were first created in 1683 to honor King John III of Poland. Oh, obviously, you know, that makes sense. A lot of Jewish people are from Poland.
True.
That's why it's a Jewish food. They've been eating it since the Polish days.
All right, this is Jersey Bagel. Maple and Losser. It's a new bagel place. I think it's just like, I think they created, I think they're new, like they just opened like this year.
Alright, we just got our bagels. They didn't have a plain bagel.
Yeah, they really didn't have anything. What was the other one they ran out of?
Asiago, that's their second best.
Yeah,
That's out too.
okay, to be fair, it's like 4 o'clock right now. Yeah, 4 o'clock right now. So we gotta cut them some slack, but they still had a couple good options.
Yeah.
Today we got the egg bagel and
We also have a French toast bagel. Never heard of that. It's kind of fancy.
we're excited to see that one. But I was really happy with my experience. The guy working at the desk was really, the cashier was really nice.
Unlike Einstein, they let us film here. He was super chill.
Yeah, he told us about like the baking process. They were just really friendly, and I liked the atmosphere. I liked the furniture. Just the feel was a lot nicer than both Brooklyn and Einstein.
It's definitely the nicer establishment. And
Start with the egg bagel.
you know.
You gotta choose them.
Cheers.
Honestly, I don't like it.
Just like Einstein, feels really plain.
It's like I'm just eating a piece of bread.
Yeah, there's no flavor. I'm gonna give this one like a 4.2.
I'm giving this one like a 3.4. I don't really like it.
I'm not really feeling.
Now for the French toast bagel. This one's a little sticky.
Here we go. This is what we're working with. Little charred right there. It's yeah, definitely covered in like sugar, cinnamon, something like that. I really like this one. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
Outside, tastes like syrup, honestly.
Kind of reminds me of a donut. Then you get the bagel on the inside.
I like, there's like certain parts that are like tougher than others.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. I feel like each bite's a little bit different.
I think this gets like really close to a 10 for me. It's like a 9.8.
Out of the 6 bagels, this is a 9.9.
So Brooklyn Bagel's number 1. What's the other one? Einstein Bagel's number 2, and then Jersey Mike's number 3.
Like starting with Brooklyn Bagel, they really perfected the plain bagel. They had the crunchy outside and the really soft, like gooey inside. And like once you got through that outer shell, it was just so good. It tastes like cake again. Einstein Bagel was a little bit plain. There wasn't much flavor. The bottom was a little grainy. And the egg bagel here at Jersey Bagel, I just really didn't like it. It was boring. It was there was no flavor. All right, specialty bagel.
At Brooklyn it was salt bagel. At Einstein it was the pizza bagel, and then here it was the French toast bagel.
Salt bagel, I think they did a really good job considering it was a salt bagel, but it wasn't the same as having, you know, like a French toast bagel or say a pizza bagel.
Also, a French toast bagel. Bagels are more of, you know, you eat them for breakfast or brunch. French toast is like that's a brunch food.
Yep.
This really reminds me of that. Pizza bagel, that's more of like you get pizza at dinner, you get it late night. It's not totally like a bagel food, even though it tasted great.
I have to give Jersey Bagel number 1, Einstein Bagel with the pizza bagel, that goes to number 2, and Brooklyn Bagel with the salt bagel is number 3.
I completely agree with that. I think this, even though it's not like, it doesn't have any topping on it, and we tried these without cream cheese, so it's just about the bagel.
Right.
This still beats the pizza bagel.
For me, best bagel shop goes to Brooklyn Bagel. Best bagel in town, best plain bagel. Obviously the salt bagel, they killed it, but it wasn't as special as some of the other specialties, the other places. but still, ambiance is fantastic, and they do an awesome job there.
I'm gonna have to completely agree. Brooklyn Bagel definitely wins for sure. Plain bagel is the most important one. You just get that in the morning with cream cheese. You can't get a French toast bagel every day. That's just unhealthy. Plain bagel, you can eat that every day for breakfast, and that's fine. So I definitely would go to Brooklyn Bagel any day. If you visit Metro Detroit, you gotta hit them up. Never go to Einstein, they suck.
Fuck
This,
Einstein.
close second. If you're closer to here than Brooklyn Bagel, maybe take a stop over here, but Brooklyn Bagel, that's the place to be.
Chris, you getting this, bro? Jacob? What up, boys?
We out.
Bernie. Okay, all right. Good call, we know.